right, we've got Pliny 4 here. Pliny, the uncle, is just getting curious about this cloud. So here's a description. 4, diffundebatur. It was spreading out. Nice passive there. Imperfect passive. It was spreading out into some branches. Ramis. We get the word ramification from that. Nothing tricky so far. Velut, just as on a very long trunk carried up on high. All right, this one here is a PPP, perfect passive participle from effera extuli elatus. Some tough principal parts there, and this is modifying the tree. Understood, the pinus, the pine tree, carried up. Or no, actually it's the nubes, isn't it? The cloud. Nubes. Yeah, carried up. All right. So it looks just like a tree there, I believe, a little aside, because it had been carried by a fresh breeze. So it looked like the cloud had been just kind of blown up there by a blast from the volcano. And next, as it got older, lacking support, this is another PPP. The cloud again, nubes, is the understood subject there. Left on its own, or perhaps Wicta from Winko, another PPP, overwhelmed by its own weight. This is a neuter. This is from a noun pondus, ponderous, neuter. Overwhelmed by its own weight, it thinned out in latitudinem, laterally, toward the sides. Sometimes bright, sometimes dark and spotted, in proportion to how much earth or ash it picked up. Oop, we get Sistularot down there. Sometimes dark and spotted in proportion to how much earth or ash it picked up, because the earth was dark and the ash was white. So that's why it can be either bright or dark or sometimes spotted. All right. Pluperfect indicative here. It had brought up. Complicated sentence. And the description, you can see the cloud blows up like this. Right? Great big burly cloud there coming out of the volcano. And then, as this part cools, this is tons and tons of ash and rock. So it all sort of starts coming back down. And that's when it starts to flatten out at the sides. And this creates pyroclastic flow. Oh boy, we're going to talk about that.